Day 3, day 1 saw a glut of goals on a night of hat tricks and super strikes in the UEFA Champions League. And the champions started with a win, and Kawhi gets one over LeBron on tip-off night in the NBA. My name is Deji Omotoyinbo. Welcome to Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. We'd like to thank you for joining us for today's edition of Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. We start off with international news. Our first story is from table tennis. And the Nigerian men's table tennis team will represent Africa at the 2019 ITTF Team World Cup holding in Tokyo, Japan from November 6 to 10. Egypt will be presenting a women's team to represent the continent. The Nigerian team made up of Segun Toriola, Aruna Quadri, Olajide Omotayo, Bode Abiodun and Aziz Sholanke qualified for the tournament after winning the 2018 African Championship in Mauritius. The World Cup serves as a dress rehearsal for the 2020 Olympics, also in Japan. To athletics, kit manufacturing giant Nike has revealed that Chief Executive Max Parker will step down from his role next year, weeks after the company closed down its Oregon project. The 64-year-old American businessman had earlier backed coach Alberto Salazar, who was given a 4-year ban after being found guilty of doping violations, and claimed Nike will support him in any appeal. Parker will be replaced by John Donahoe when he leaves his position in January, but he will move up to a director's position. To tennis. German second seed Alexander Zverev is out of the Swiss indoors tournament in Basel following a straight set loss to Taylor Fritz of the USA on Tuesday. The 22-year-old fell 7-6, 6-4 to exit the event, while Richard Gasquet, Relio Pelka, Stefano Tsitsipas and Roberto Bautista Agut all advanced. Elsewhere, Austrian top seed Dominic Thiem powered into the next round of the Vienna Open in Austria after defeating Jo-Wilfried Tsonga of France 6-4, 7-6. Finally, on international newsreel, and the NBA is back. 2019-2020 season has tipped off 2 games on opening night. Defending champions Toronto Raptors defeated New Orleans Pelicans 130-122. Brandon Ingram had 22 points for the Pelicans in that losing effort. Pascal Siakam and Fred VanVleet 34 points apiece for the champion Raptors. And in the local debut, LA Lakers against LA Clippers, first blow to Clippers, 112-102 winners over the Lakers. Anthony Davis 25 points, LeBron James 18 for the Lakers. But Kawhi Leonard laid down the gauntlet, 30 points for the Clippers. Remember, Kawhi moved from champion Raptors to his hometown club, the LA Clippers. Of course, on our YouTube channel, starting from Friday, you can watch The Hoops, our weekly roundup of all things basketball, local and global, NBA inclusive, of course, with Bodegun and myself. That starts on Friday on Sport Vision NG. You want to go there and subscribe. Also, later today, episode 2 of Football Fantastic, talking points, a breakdown of the United Liverpool game from the weekend. So you want to go to our YouTube channel, Sport Vision NG, and subscribe. All right, that's the international newsroom. We'll return with the Nigerian sports scene in a minute. Back is the Nigerian sports scene on Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. Bolu Omoni is here. Golden Eaglets are at the World Cup already. They've been welcomed officially to the tournament. Bolu.
I like, first off, for those questioning if Manugaba is good enough, I was discussing with some guys and I said in terms of experience, he is well experienced. He was the assistant to Yemi Teller's team that won. He coached the 2013 team. So in terms of experience, he has it. And he has shuffled this team enough. Remember, they had a pre-World Cup tournament. They had mixed results and they played 3 friendly, lost to Sao Paulo Academy, defeated South Korea, then lost the final game to Japan. But he has said something that winning is in the DNA of the boys. It means they are ready to give it their all. They are ready to do whatever it takes to at least make the country proud. And FIFA came up suddenly and said they want to do a random MRI test. Then guess what? The Senegal came out and said, yeah, they are sure their players are underage. And I asked, they didn't ask you if you're underage or overage or not. They just said they are doing the random MRI test. I think they've experienced enough to know what to do. I think it's good for the game, at least let there be a balance. But I'm sure the MRI random test will probably be for African teams. And the Nigeria's first game against Hungary will be on Saturday, 9 p.m.
Okay, so we wish the Golden Eaglets all the best. I just need to ask this question. Okay, but, well, to be fair, the last 2 teams that won 2013 and 2015, at least, we can see players from those 2 teams making an impact at the national level. So, because I always wondered, all these competitions at this level that we win, how has it impacted our football? Hopefully, things are getting better. Hopefully, we're beginning to do the right things in that department. All right. you have a story for us on Imama? Explanations again? Or
Yeah.
excuses again?
He has one more chance to redeem himself. Like I think I discussed with Boye today. I wouldn't be surprised if they qualify for the Olympic Games and Imama won't even be the one to coach them. Remember, he could not redeem at Wafo, same with Chan. Now the under 23 are in camp. The camp opened on Monday. But for now, they are just home-based players. The next week, the foreign-based players will join them. They are preparing ahead of the under 17 AFCON, under 23 AFCON that starts. Nigeria, it starts November 8th.
And that's an Olympic qualifier.
Olympic qualifiers. The winner automatically qualifies for the
This tournament, though, are you sure we're going to get the foreign-based players? Because it's not the clubs are not obliged to release their players.
Even Olympic Games itself, the clubs are not obliged to give it, talkless of the qualifiers for the Olympic
He may have to do with these same players who don't listen to instructions or who are not tactically aware, according to him.
Yeah, because remember, the 4-1 loss to Togo in the first game, majority of the players there were on the 23 home-based players. So now, although he said they camped earlier 3 weeks, he's been working with them, they will probably give their best and all. Well, they are in the same group. We have Group B with South Africa, Zambia, and Ivory Coast. And again, they have to win the tournament to qualify automatically. Second, you still have a chance of playing the playoffs with the team from the CONMEBOL, but you just have to win. Sure.
Wow, that's going to be tough. All right, quickly the AFN before you go.
Sunday, I remember I set up a panel, and I think I like some of the people on the panel. The former AFN president is among them. Former NFA chairman Galadima Miron Yali, Darius on 8-man panel. They have 1 week, and some of the athletes that will testify, Okagbari and Divide. Even if nobody is testified, I'm sure Okagbari will testify.
Because of some of the names on that panel, I will give them the benefit of the doubt. Because I have this thing about investigations, and because we know why we have not done well. Our preparations are often terrible, and we expect we'll just go there and walk through victory. So, but because of some of the names on that panel, I will give them a benefit of the doubt and see what they come up with before I give my opinion on whatever they are doing.
And one of the things they are doing, aside the issue of the Okagbari divine registration, they will also probably have to come up with the reasons for the unavoidable technical errors that, in quote, embarrassed the nation. That they have to find a way, know what happened, and know who to blame.
You know the answer, simple answer to that? Competence. Put the right people in the right places, those things will happen. Very simple. Thank you very much, Bolu. We have to go to the Nigerian sports scene. When we come back, what a night of goals in the UEFA Champions League. Welcome back as the World Soccer Report on Sports Express, brought to you by MTN. These are the kind of nights we want to see in the UEFA Champions League. Goals and goals and goals. 30 goals in 8 matches, almost 4 goals per game. A couple of goals had 5-goal score lines. So let me rush through all the results. Group A, Galatasaray 0, Real Madrid 1. Real Madrid scraped through that. PSG, what a fantastic 7-0 performance. What a cameo appearance by, what's his name now? Kylian Mbappe. Just showing that he's probably the next big thing in world football. 5-0 they defeated Club Brugge away from home. Group B, Olympiacos 2, Bayern 3, Bayern edging that. Tottenham, perfect riposte to their 7-2 home loss to Bayern. They defeated Red Star 5-0. Group C, Man City also scored 5-1 over Atalanta. Another hat-trick in that one. And Shakhtar Donetsk 2-2 with Dinamo Zagreb. And in Group D, Juventus came from behind. 2 terrific goals by Dybala for a 2-1 victory over Lokomotiv Moscow. And Atletico just edged Leverkusen 1-0 with Morata getting the goal after coming on as a substitute. Yeah, I mean, where do you want to start? You're free to pick because there are lots of goals. Okay, let's go to Spurs. Perfect response to the terrible performance the last time out.
Fantastic response. Started very well. Came getting into the mix, getting a goal early. Appealed for a penalty earlier in the game, but obviously was not a penalty. Tripped himself. I like the performance. It was very direct. A lot of running. I think they played to their strength in this one, even though they didn't have the creative ingenuity of Christian Eriksen from the start. They played very well, and it was a good result. If I go anywhere else, I'll go to the Etihad. Atalanta is a team that is very close to my heart, but they're getting
started well enough.
Rude awakening.
No, I think when it comes to Champions League is a bit like the World Cup. When you come there for the first time, I think you need to pay your dues. I think they are really paying their dues in this tournament.
They started very well. One thing I like about this team is they will give as good
As they get, yeah.
So they went at City, didn't relent, attacked all through, but once City got into the game, it was easy peasy. And you could just see the quality all around from Manchester City. Then we'll go to Real. Could have been more.
Yeah.
They also could have
but
considered.
a bit of a struggle that.
But you have to say that their experience and they had a little bit of control. But however, I do not know why all this talk of Zidane getting sacked keeps coming up.
It happens.
Top of the table up until last week.
It's Real Madrid, so that comes with the territory. But for me, the performance of the night has to be PSG.
Oh, yeah.
The second half performance, the firepower this team has going forward, if they can balance it defensively, they've got to fancy their chances.
You know, I think they've done a lot of good business over the summer. Bringing on Icardi, I think, was a bit of a masterstroke. Because, yes, they were
Gives them
only
an
dependent on Cavani being the only, more or less, the only
Are you sure Neymar will get back in this team?
He will, why not?
You never can tell.
But
the
what
way
I
they
like-
oozed authority
what I
yesterday
like
and the
about
quality of the
them-
goals, yeah.
Has to be the balance they have in midfield. And the options, especially
Okay.
defensive midfield area.
Don't let's forget there are games today. We have to go to today's games in Group E. It's Genk against Liverpool and Salzburg play Napoli. In Group E, Slavia Prague hosts Barcelona, Inter play Dortmund. That's the game of the night by a mile. Group G, Leipzig, Zenit and Benfica Lyon. Group H, Ajax, Chelsea, Lille, Valencia. Lille, watch out for our homeboy Victor Osimhen, who scored on the opening day. But Ajax, Chelsea, in case you want to watch, let's let you know that's the early kickoff. So don't go home and put on your telly at 8 o'clock thinking you want to watch. It's 5:55 p.m. So make arrangements to watch. Let's start there quickly. Ajax, Chelsea,
It's going to be tough. Ajax are very, very much
kind of
ahead.
picked up from where they left off last
Oh
season.
yes, seamlessly.
Yeah.
Not some good players, but seem like they didn't lose anybody. They are definitely ahead in the entire project, for them. But you have to also see Chelsea have done very well from the first game of the season. They scored 14 goals away from home. That I think is very, very,
Very,
key.
very key.
But Ajax, the quality, the experience, their know-how in this competition definitely gives them a edge. So if you are looking for goals, this has to be the game that.
Inter Dortmund in Group F. Barcelona away to Slavia Prague. This is the back-to-back. You do feel that Barcelona might be able to take at least 4 points from
Yeah,
those
that
two
one,
games,
yeah.
if not 6. So Inter and Dortmund probably battling for who's going to come second in this set of 2 matches.
Definitely, but I think Dortmund are the ones that have the edge.
Okay.
Why? Because I think Conte needs to get the monkey off his back in Europe. He can't just seem to find consistent performances. 1 point in 2 games. They've lost. There are 2 big games this season: Barcelona and Juventus.
Yeah.
Now this is like the 3rd big game they're playing this season against Dortmund.
Go to show
I
something.
think we might have a draw in this one.
All right, that's it. Don't forget, our Football Fantastic episode 2 will come your way later today on Sportvision NGR YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Yemi. Best of the rest is we stick with football. And former England and Manchester United midfielder David Beckham and his new Major League Soccer outfit Inter Miami have unveiled grand plans to construct a new ultra-modern stadium ahead of their debut season in 2020. The spectacular edifice will include a rooftop bar and palm trees on the roof and is expected to cost around £750 million only. My name is Dave Jomoto, but thanks for your time. Good morning.